what's up? My name's Samuel Leeds, and right now I'm in Huddersfield. It's a beautiful day, and I'm standing with my very good friend Jael Spooner. How you doing, Jael?
Hi guys, I'm well, thank you.
Now, for anyone that doesn't know Jael, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Jael Spooner, and I am Samuel Leeds' first ever student.
So she came to the Property Investors Crash Course back in
2014.
2014, and very recently, about a few months ago, she bought this incredible house. And at the time of buying the house, you talked about what you were going to do with it. You talked about how you're going to renovate it, refinance it, turn it into a massive HMO, 9 bedrooms. Has it worked out okay?
It's been crazy, but yes, it's working out perfectly.
Now, last time I came, there was a sold board outside, but now it's a rooms to let board outside.
Yeah, it might as well be taken down because all the rooms have been let.
So all the rooms have been let, and actually, surprisingly, not by the agent, by yourself.
By myself.
So in this video, we're going to talk about interior design, configuring a property to add value, how to turn the house into a HMO, all kinds of stuff, and how to get tenants. So Jael, show us around. Oh.
Things have changed a little bit
Very
since you were
nice.
last here. We used a rich colour.
Yes.
I wanted a mirror to expand it. And you know, we just wanted to give it a bit of love.
It's really, really nice. This area wasn't too bad before, but it looks like you've put this green paint on it. What was the reason for the green?
I just wanted to add some colour and some character.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really vibrant
It is.
and nice colour.
It goes with the house as well, like a rich turquoise. I like it. Oh, this is. Oh wow.
So yes, we added some more colour.
Oh,
here.
this is nice.
Thank you.
You've done so well.
Yes.
So last time we came, this was the room whereby there was a builder on the floor.
Yes.
Fixing the pipes
So
and
he
stuff.
was fixing the pipe for the ensuite bathrooms, right there.
You've gone really high end.
I have, but on a low and reasonable budget, to be honest with you.
It looks fabulous.
Thank you.
So talk to me about this room, and because a lot of people, even myself, sometimes I'm doing a refurb, I'm thinking colours.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to be too out there,
Uh-huh.
and I heard a lot of people say actually, they say don't make it too out there because you're alienating some people, and they go with magnolia everywhere. You obviously haven't gone.
No, I've completely the opposite. I've just done key rooms that will really pull people in, and it really worked because I rented out the entire house within like 10 days.
That is so.
Yeah.
How many rooms? So you've rented 7 rooms out.
7 rooms, but I've actually rented out 1 room twice.
Right. And what did you do? You had to send them away?
No. So John's upstairs at the moment. He's renting it until the other tenant comes and moves in July.
Oh, so someone said I can move in a month's
July.
time, and then you move someone in the short term.
And I've still got people
Incredible.
messaging me right now, desperate for a room.
Talk to me about the agent. What did the agent say to you? What happened?
So an agent actually said to me, they came in, they loved it. They said, look, to be honest, you're not going to get 7 people in a house at the same time. You should consider having about 5 people in the house at the same time, and you'll also won't be able to fill up the house for 2 to 3 months.
And you got 7 people within
10 days.
Respect. Well done. And this painting.
Yeah, so
It's beautiful.
I wanted a lovely painting in the living room, but everything I found was just so expensive, and I did this for little to no money. This was like a £30-40 canvas and then paint from wherever I could find in the house.
So you painted this?
I painted this.
That is, you're one of a kind.
It's my first ever painting, guys. So.
A special kind of person. Well, I love the room. And where did you get stuff like this from? Where did this come from?
Amazon. Yeah, just online.
Amazon.
Online,
And
yeah.
you know I'm a fan of this.
Yeah.
What happened?
Didn't throw it.
Yeah, I threw it on the floor. It's a great room.
Cool. Well, let me lead you around to the rest of the house.
Nice, very very nice fire doors.
Yeah, very heavy. We're
Yeah.
totally compliant. So this is the kitchen.
Okay. This looks good. Very bright. So is this a new kitchen?
It's not. The floor is new, but I actually just painted the units and took off the tiles. So,
Resourceful.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like a new kitchen. You've done really well.
I've changed the handles as well.
You've changed the handles. It's deceiving. It looks like a new kitchen. You've changed the handles. You've painted all this white because it was like a brownie, old. Absolutely fabulous.
It was tired, but you know what? It's a beautiful kitchen. So
Good size.
Updated it. Yeah.
Good size
absolutely.
kitchen as well.
And the tenants love it. So let me show you around the rest of the house.
Yeah. Now we're going to get onto the basement because the plan we were gonna put an apartment in the basement, but we'll talk about that later. When we spoke about 3 months ago, we did a tour of this house. This was a bathroom, and there was 2 bathrooms, and Jael said, there's no need for 2 bathrooms. I want to turn 1 bathroom into a bedroom. Let's see how it looks. Very nice.
Yes, so this was a bathroom originally, and we just took everything out and put beds in it, and done.
You know what's crazy about that? It's just so crazy that you got a whole bedroom out of the bathroom, and the bathroom was pointless, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because there was another bathroom right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this bathroom with now a bed in it, with it being ripped out, which cost probably not a lot. How much rent are you getting for this room?
This room is $350.
$350 a month in Huddersfield, folks. $350 in Huddersfield.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of houses don't rent out for much more than that, and you've literally just got one big house, turned the bathroom into a little bedroom, $350 rent.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius. Love it. In terms of reconfiguration as well, there was a room upstairs, humongous room. I know there's lots of rooms, we probably can't go in every single room. And the room was so big that I was doing cartwheels in it.
Yeah.
And you basically took this bathroom out, but put an ensuite upstairs.
Yes.
Can we see that room?
Yes, of course,
Cool.
absolutely. This room was the 7th room, and yeah, it was just one big space.
It was massive.
It was just a bit
Let me
too
ask
big.
John, would you prefer this room if it was much bigger but no ensuite, or if it had an ensuite but was this size?
Actually, I would prefer an ensuite.
There we go. Kind of like dead space almost, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was that big.
It
Literally, I
was.
was doing cartwheels in here.
Yeah, it was massive. It was all the way down. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's alright, because I mean, you're sharing when, you know, somebody comes in next door, they'll be sharing then the bathroom, so that'll change
Yeah.
cleaning and
I mean,
stuff
fortunately, they're friends,
like that.
which is great. But yeah,
Yeah, you know.
Great.
it's better than going all the way downstairs, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
This room, so you rented this out from about 6 weeks onwards, but in the meantime, John's staying here.
So I've got somebody booked in a month or so from now,
Yeah.
and I thought there was a big sort of 8-week gap,
Yeah.
and John came through and was just like,
And you
look, I'm
just
looking
said,
for somewhere for a month or
perfect.
two,
Yeah.
and we just fit him in within
Put your
that
head.
time.
So you just put this wall in, right?
So we just put that wall
A little
in.
stud wall in, and then now you've got space
Yeah.
for well, not an ensuite, a bathroom,
Yes.
which is shared, right?
It's a shared bathroom, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Great, good job. So a bathroom shared with 2 people,
Yes.
and these rooms are renting out roughly about $425 each.
Yeah.
Great, awesome. Doing a great job.
Obviously, we went upstairs, and if you'd remembered where the actual bathroom has been installed, there was a cupboard there, and on the cupboard were 2 huge doors like this, and I wanted to stay in budget. So instead of getting brand new doors, I actually got them to take it off, put this here, and have it as a sliding door.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very resourceful.
Yeah.
Also, it's actually quite. I like the idea of a sliding door because if you have it just takes up space, doesn't it? A door.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's brilliant.
It definitely makes a difference.
It does. And it's such a lovely spot. We went out for coffee just a few doors down. There's a nice little cafe there, and
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Well, we're right in the heart of Huddersfield, aren't we?
Yeah.
And I think that's why it rents out so quickly. Right, so come on in. So this is the green room. And funny enough, this room was the one that was most sought after. Like, I just got so many messages from people saying, I want the green room, I want the green room.
So moral of the story
Before
is, if you want to get tenants quick, just use this exact paint,
Exactly.
and hopefully, or become a painter.
Yeah, I know, one of my art pieces, yeah. It was meant for the corridor, but, you know.
You thought you'd give it to the most popular room?
We haven't put it up yet, so it's
Awesome. How do you find time to paint when you're running around being a landlady?
Do you know
and
what?
an
I
investor?
don't even know how I found the time, but I just did. I just was like, do you know what? Forget everything. Let me just paint for a day.
So how much is this room renting out for?
This room is rented out for, I believe it's $475.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, basement downstairs. That's been real fun and games, hasn't it?
It's been great.
So to begin with, we met up with the builders. We put together some nice drawings of how we were going to have it as an apartment.
Yes.
With 2 bedrooms. And that was a great plan.
It was great.
What happened?
Well, Yorkshire Water have still not gotten back to me about doing the works in the basement.
Why is that important? Why do you need Yorkshire water?
Because in order to separate it into a separate title, a separate flat,
Yes.
you need to separate all the utilities, which I've done: gas, electricity, council
Yeah.
tax, done. Address, done. Yorkshire water.
So you were waiting on Yorkshire water so that you could then get planning permission to have it as a separate apartment. Now, meanwhile, while that was happening, these rooms, bang, 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 were rented out so fast.
So quick.
And then you had an idea and you thought, actually, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
We could just do downstairs as 2 or even 3 bedrooms,
Yeah.
which would mean that we get more rent, which would push the value up of the house.
Literally.
Which would mean that when you refinance it, you're pulling out everything.
Honest to God, literally,
Right.
that is what I was thinking.
And it's a really important lesson here because a lot of people, after they've spent so much time on the drawings and meeting with the architects, would be absolutely set on, I want to finish what I started, but sometimes you just got to be a bit fluid.
Well, the thing is, you romanticise it. It's all very much like, oh yes, I'm going to make my own self-contained flat. But it's like, love, what's the numbers?
Yes.
What are the numbers? And you're constantly teaching that. And I got a bit carried away emotionally with the property. But when I've realised now the figures and the numbers, it just makes so much sense being a 9-10 bedroom HMO.
How did you manage to rent the rooms out in 10 days when the letting agent couldn't? What did you do differently to what most management companies do?
Well, I was very aggressive with it. I put up an ad immediately as soon as the rooms were ready. I put up an ad and I kind of gave it a real good friendly approach in the dialogue. I also made sure that the decor had pops and bursts of colours. And I think psychologically people were actually attracted to the property online because of the colours. I also didn't just put up an ad and sit down and wait for people to get back to me. I also messaged every single person looking for
Yes, brilliant.
Then to top it all off, I then went onto the streets, literally just there, and asked people who were in that HMO over there, said, is anyone looking for rooms?
Yeah.
And they were.
Yeah.
So it was so many different ways, but it's full.
So this property, you bought this. How much did you pay for it?
257.
257. Now, when you've finished everything in the basement and you've turned that into rooms, I know the refurb is done in most of the house, but including absolutely everything, once it's done, how much will the refurb be in total?
I believe once everything is done, it should be pretty much 38,000.
Okay, so you're talking about in total about 295 for everything, based on what the rents will be, because it's going to be valued based on a commercial valuation. How much are you expecting the valuation to come in at?
Well, I've been speaking to my broker, like every week, and he basically said that the property should be valued at about 430, 440 if we can get the other 3 rooms downstairs.
Which means that you'll have made well over £100,000 profit, which was the plan.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
everything that I put in should be coming back.
Yes.
Which is great.
And the equity in the property is likely to be about £130,000. But even if it gets down valued, even if it doesn't, still 100 grand.
Still happy.
100 grand on one deal is not bad.
Yes.
We only need to do that 10 times and you've made £1 million, you're a millionaire. Now, talk a little bit about, because you are getting a little bit close now to the goal. Talk a little bit about, for anyone who doesn't know, what we're doing, what we've been working on.
So we're doing the Millionaire Challenge, where Samuel's basically put a challenge out to me to see if I can become a millionaire within a year.
Yeah. And the Financial Freedom Challenge, obviously we didn't do it in a week, but you became financially free, which took a few years. Joined the academy a couple of years back.
Absolutely.
And now working towards being a millionaire.
Yeah, so I'm using all of the tools, all of the different lessons from the academy to actually be able to become a millionaire, which obviously I've secured lease option agreements, I bought a HMO, and developments and things like that. So.
That's awesome. So guys, if you want to follow Jael's journey, we're going to be doing video updates very regularly, and at the very end we're going to piece everything together in an incredible Millionaire Challenge documentary. So if you like the sound of that, then subscribe to the channel, which you can do up around here. If you want to see the last video that we did of this exact house, you can check out that video over here. And don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Well done.